everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're watching this video, you are either on my TikTok at A Furious Blossoming or on my YouTube at Empathically Rising. Either way, I'm glad you're here and welcome to my virtual healing space. I created this channel so individuals who are on a healing journey can feel like they have a community, can come on and kind of basically just for a few minutes be in a digital space that is relaxing, positive, and supportive. I'm always sending out healing energies, and I'm sending that out to you now. So before we get started, let me set the intention for this space. If you're coming into this space, please be kind, be thoughtful of others, come in with intentional kindness and compassion. And now that I've set the intention, let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is new beginnings are beautiful. And don't be resistant to them. So if any of you have been following my journey, you know that I have been going through some radical changes. I have just gotten divorced after a 6-year marriage, and it's been incredibly painful. I was in a narcissistic abusive relationship. My partner was extremely emotionally abusive, financially abusive, and I feel as though, let me just give an explanation what financial abuse are. A lot of people don't understand what that is. He was misusing funds, and I was not aware of that. Misusing marital funds. So that is a financial abuse. So there was emotional abuse, physical intimidation, and financial abuse. And so it's very hard for me to come out of that situation because I was trauma bonded. And I'm still recovering from being trauma bonded. If I were to say, no, I don't have any feelings for my partner and I'm 100% good and standing 10 toes down and he can go to hell, that is not my truth. The truth is that it has been I'm on month 6 as of today. It's been 6 months, I believe. I left my home in October 22nd, 2023 with just a suitcase. I left with just a suitcase, very tearful, devastated. And I didn't know that at the end of that, it would end in divorce. I also found out that my partner was having a long-term affair. So that made the healing even harder, right? Because now you feel completely invalidated and ghosted. But here I'm to tell you, I am in my new place. It's absolutely beautiful. I have been traveling a lot, and I mean a lot. Just about every week, I go someplace. I just got back from lovely Nevada. I'm going to be sitting myself down for the next month because I'm preparing for a trial. And if any of you all are following me, I am a trial attorney, a child welfare attorney. But let me tell you the good things that have come by accepting and having radical acceptance of the ending of a traumatic relationship. And you don't have to necessarily for it to have been abusive, for it to be trauma. Trauma is defined by the individual who experiences it. And trauma is hard to extricate yourself from. But the good things that have happened to me are I lost 30 pounds because one of the ways trauma was impacting me was because my body stayed in flight or fight, my cortisol was up, and I gained over 70 pounds in my previous partnership. I have since lost 30 pounds. I have found my dream home. This is my dream home, my dream space. I could only dream of having a space like this. It's small, but it's all mine, and I feel fantastic. My caseload as an attorney has doubled. I literally went from 0 clients to a pretty good caseload that I manage. I have my own firm, but I take appointments from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So I'm thoroughly excited about that. I've since have had, I think, 3 hearings move forward to full hearings, evidentiary hearings, and I perform confidently in that. I wake up without the dread and horrible anxiety in my chest. Do I have sad days? Yes. But I also have really You know, I'm excited today to go to work, get done with my work, and explore my new neighborhood. Take walks. I've become an avid walker. So I share these with you is that a lot of people in my comments always tell me that they're afraid to begin again, they're afraid to leave, or they can't. It is going to be hard, but the harder slowly gets easier until what was hard now is you look back. Oh, something fell and it scared me. I'm like, oh, what is that? That sounds like some of my artwork fell. I have to go check on that. So if you saw me get scared for a minute. And that's another thing. You saw my fear there. I always was in that fear and all that jumping now. But now I know that I'm going to be okay and I'm going to be safe. And one of the things my abuser said to me, and I'm going to repeat this, he said, you're going to die without me. He said, you're going to die without me. I am not going to die. But the old me did die. So maybe he was correct. That Joyce no longer is here. That Joyce is not here. This Joyce has hope for her future. Another thing he's like, oh, you're 55. No one's going to want you. First of all, I'm 54. And it's not about somebody else wanting me. It's about me accepting me. And I'm not defined by my numbers. And if somebody chooses to define me by my numbers, that's fine. I could live the rest of my life in this type of peace. The person that's for me, and universe loves me, so there is somebody for me. Universe loves me. Mother loves me. And there is someone for me. There is someone who likes poetry and coffee and thrift shops and walking and parks and beaches. That person is for me. There is someone who loves my gray hair and my wrinkles. There is somebody who loves my quirkiness and my quirky music, which was not even quirky. There is somebody for everyone who is well-intentioned. My mirror is there, but I'm not worried about that. So I want to share with you that wherever you are on your journey, you're right where you need to be. I do have times where I'm like, I shouldn't be sad anymore. It's been 6 months. But who's putting a clock on my healing? I know that sharing my story has been cathartic. It has helped me tremendously. And knowing that I'm helping others as they come through their time, that helps me too. I want to let you know that you're not alone. And that's why I make these videos. So that I know on my journey, it's been helpful for me to just sometimes when I'm getting dressed, just to hear other perspectives. It's like you have a friend. And that's what I try to be in this space. A virtual friend, like a digital, someone that's out there and you're like, this person is going through it and I'm not alone. You're not alone. Many of us, they say 1 in 6 people are narcissists. It's not just a term we're throwing around. And you don't need to be a clinician to diag it. Like right now I have a cold. You're not a doctor, but you can hear I'm a cold. You don't need to be a therapist to know that you're in the presence of somebody on the narcissistic spectrum. And I don't need to be a therapist to tell you that healing is possible. Engage in practices that affirm you. Keep doing things that affirm you and make you feel good about you. And those will encourage you to stay going or to get going. I hope that helps you. I see the God in you. I hope you see the God in me. Have a great day. And keep healing. You got this. Bye.